Hey guys, what's going on? It's Low Flow Nose back at you with another tech take, and today we're talking about ambient light. Specifically the Pautix RGB COB, that's a lot of letters, LED strip light. Multiple color effects, music rhythm synchronization, 16 million colors, and it's dimmable. So we're gonna do a quick unboxing and setup of what this is. Now, first of all, there's a lot of places where I can actually use this within my house. I was thinking about inside of my vocal booth, but I decided not to. I was thinking about maybe doing some outside strip here on my vocal booth, but I've got more of a I don't know, it's like almost like a carpet texture that's here, so it's not gonna stick. And I was thinking about other places in my office, but ultimately I decided I'm gonna install this behind my TV and get that nice glowing effect as well. And since it has a variety of rainbow colors and also music synchronization, I think that's gonna work out really well. On top of that, it also features app support as well. So let's get to a straight unboxing before we get to the installation. So open up, of course you have your user manual. A thank you card, and you have your light here, and you're getting about 16 feet of length with your light here, so just keep that in mind. And since it is thin, of course you can fold it, bend it, and all that stuff. You get a remote here as well, which is a pretty, man, you take a closer look, this is a pretty, sizable remote for a strip light. Okay, you get an LED controller for your Bluetooth as well, some instructions, and of course your power cable. All right, so that's what we got inside the box. Let's go ahead to my TV, let's install, let's set this up, and let's see what we can do with it. Okay, so installing it is pretty much straightforward. You're just gonna take your light wheel, unravel the light strip from the wheel. You'll notice some 3M tape on the back, so you can tape this to wherever you want, such as we're using my TV. And you'll see your power and extension cord on the back of both ends. Now, once you've decided where you want to place this, like for me, I've decided my TV, like I said before, I'm going to go ahead and just measure it up, make sure the tape lines up, and just take off the 3M tape and line it up. Now, when I get to the corners, I have to kind of bend the tape in a weird way, so some of the 3M tape is going to point out because I have to fold the tape in a certain direction so it can make that right angle. Just keep that in mind if you're going to do things like this. But yeah, just ring it up across the top like I did, bend it again to make it go down, and then bend it a third time so I can track it all the way under the TV. And here's a closer look of what the light strip looks like on the TV. Okay, so here's our control box with an included infrared receiver and a power switch, and we're just gonna connect this directly to our AC adapter. Then move on and look for our power cord, connect our AC adapter to it. So of course we give our light strip power, and then go ahead, connect your AC adapter in and tuck the cords. Make sure you have all your cords tucked away nicely because this is gonna be your setup, not mine. So just make sure you have it nice and clean so it looks really good. And immediately, once you have some power going on to this, it's gonna default to the music mode, meaning that if it hears your voice speaking or hears music playing, it'll automatically go to it just responding to your voice. This is called the dynamic mode. Now moving on to the remote, you've got complete control of your light with this remote. Yeah, it's got a lot of buttons, but you definitely can do a lot of things with this remote, such as changing colors, changing modes, changing the dimness, the brightness, things like that. Now, keep in mind, since this is an infrared remote, you want to have a clear line of sight with the RI receiver. So I had to go back and readjust the placement of the IR receiver so the remote could pick it up. I was having a little difficulty in the beginning, but once I lined it up and make sure it was always pointing at the remote, I was able to control it no problem with the remote. But you don't always have to use a remote for this light. You can download an app connected via Bluetooth, and you're in control just as well. And I gotta tell you, my preference is just to use the app. I don't have to worry about a line of sight connection, and at the same time, I feel like it's just more intuitive to jump between the modes and control the light. And on top of that, there's so much more you can do with the Bluetooth app. I mean, it's insane. You have from one all the way to over 100 different effects that you can use this. You can set favorites, you can try different gradients, pick a specific color, the dimness, like I said before. It's so much more intuitive with the Bluetooth app. Definitely a recommendation for that. And it just makes it so easy and so cool. Yeah, just take a look. In the end, I'll tell you, I'm a fan of this light. It's very affordable, easy to install. I will say this, and this is not a fault of the light at all. Because I have that gap in the back of my TV, you can kind of see the light. If this was kind of hanging from my wall, you wouldn't see the lights actually on the TV, so it'd probably have a nice, more cleaner look. That's just something I gotta do. Make sure these light strips are really just not in view, so it can really enhance the light experience. But overall, I like it. I'm a fan of this. It looks really cool in the back of my TV. In the end, I decided to keep it on dynamic mode where it reacts to the sound, but I have the light dim just a little bit so it's not too distracting. But overall, as an ambient light set piece, especially with the effect I got going on the TV, this is super cool, and yeah, a definite recommendation. All right, really hope this video helped you out. As always, I'll leave links in the description down below so you can pick up your own Pautix light strip light. Hey guys, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you appreciate what's going on here. Hit that like button if you like what's going on here, and also ding that notification so you can be notified for future videos as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.